Two people, same species. One's hair falls straight down. The other's coils into tight spirals. It's not a haircut. It's not a choice. It's written into your DNA, and the reason it exists is stranger than you'd think. Every strand of hair grows out of a tiny tube in your skin called a follicle, and the shape of that tube decides everything. If the follicle is round, the hair that grows out of it is round too, and round hair grows straight, like spaghetti coming out of a pasta machine. But if the follicle is oval or curved or asymmetric, the hair grows unevenly on each side. One side grows faster than the other, and that mismatch forces the strand to bend as it grows, over and over into a spiral. That's the whole secret. Curly hair isn't extra hair, it's hair being pushed out of a crooked tube. Scientists have traced this down to specific genes. One of the most studied is called TCHH, which controls a protein called trichohyalin. This protein helps bundle and shape the keratin fibers inside each strand of hair. Small differences in this gene change how tightly those fibers pack together, which changes how much the hair curves. But here's where it gets interesting. Why would curly hair even evolve in the first place? The leading theory goes back to Africa, where humans first evolved under intense, direct sunlight near the equator. Tightly curled hair does something straight hair can't. It creates space. Instead of lying flat against the scalp, curls stack up and trap a layer of air between the hair and the skin. That air layer acts like natural insulation, but not to keep heat in, to keep it out. It's believed to help block direct solar radiation from cooking the scalp, while still letting heat escape and sweat evaporate, which helps the brain stay cool in extreme heat. As early humans migrated to cooler, less sunny regions over tens of thousands of years, that same intense pressure to have heat-blocking hair relaxed, and hair texture diversified along with everything else about human appearance. It's worth saying, this is the leading theory, not a settled fact. Hair texture is also shaped by many other genes working together, and researchers are still mapping exactly how much of it comes down to climate versus other evolutionary pressures. Here's the part almost nobody knows. Curly hair is actually more fragile than straight hair, even though it looks thicker and fuller. Because the strand bends at so many points along its length, those bend points are weak spots. The hair is more likely to crack or break there than a straight strand would be. It's also why curly hair often looks drier. The natural oil from your scalp has a much harder time traveling down all those twists and turns to coat the whole strand, the way it easily can on straight hair. So the very structure that evolved to protect your head from the sun is the same structure that makes the hair itself more delicate. So next time someone asks why some people have curly hair and others don't, you know the real answer. It all comes down to the shape of a tube smaller than a pin and possibly thousands of years of adapting to sun and heat. Do you have curly hair, straight hair, or something in between? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to know why other people are pale while some aren't, I made a video on that too, right here.